This is the story of two young ladies who split the cost of a lottery ticket, Jennifer and Candy, and the ticket won. They won the lottery. Their winnings totaled $4 million after taxes. On the first day of February 2020, Candy and Jennifer sat down to divide the money. Candy just wanted to split the money evenly, $2 million for each. But Jennifer had another idea. Just give me a penny today, said Jennifer, and double the amount tomorrow. Continue to double the amount for every day of this month. At the end of the month, you can keep all the money that is left. And here's the question: how much of the money did each woman have at the end of the month? As if I gave, as if Candy gave Jennifer 1 cent. On the second day, it was 1 cent times 2, which was 2 cents. 4 cents, 8 cents, 16 cents. To Candy, it must have seemed like, oh my gosh, I'm going to make out well in this deal. But by the 24th day, Candy was getting a little worried, I think. Down here on the 24th day, it may be hard to read, but Candy was required to pay Jennifer $83,886.08. Keep in mind, she's already paid her every day for these other figures, then she pays her that. So maybe she was beginning to be concerned about the arrangement. But in any case, they continued. She continued to pay Jennifer every day. On the 25th day of February, she paid Jennifer $167,772.16. Now she's really worried. 26th day, she paid Candy paid Jennifer $335,000, $335,544.32. On the 27th day, $671,088.64. Well, these are adding up. This has already added up to a lot of money, but on the 28th day, which typically is the last day of February, Candy had to pay Jennifer $1,342,177.28. Now Candy is worried because the total of all of these is up to $2.7 million. So she's a little worried. And if she were to look back, she might have wondered, she might have said to herself, gee, I wish I had done the math. And in order to do the math, she could have done it just the way I've done it, by doubling the number each day. But there's another way to come up with, say, this number for the 28th day of the month. She could have just calculated, well, how much will I be paying Jennifer on the 28th day of the month? And when she saw that it was $1,342,177.28, she might have decided not to go with the deal. Anyway, there is a way to do that using exponents and a calculator, and I will show you. 2020. And I raised that to the 27th power. And by the way, this is how you do it on most calculators. The two calculators that I used, you put in the 2, you punch in 2, then there's a button that looks like a wing, and you can push the wing button to do an exponent, to put in the power. And in this case, it's already the second day. So you would put in 2 to the power of 27 to see for the next 27 days how much how much money is it going to be? 2 to the power of 27. So if Candy had done this, she would not have entered into this arrangement. She could have backed out and split the money. But Jennifer had talked her into doubling the money every day for a month. So you can see that if you use a calculator and you take 2 to the 27th power, you get 134,217,728 pennies, because we started with 2 for the 2 cents. So the way to change that number to dollars is merely to move the decimal point 2 places to the left, 1, 2, and then what you get is $1,347,177.28. So you see that it would have been to Candy's benefit to do the math. So anyway, what happens? The story is not over, because the day after the 28th, the next day, here we go. The next day, Jennifer came to Candy's door. And Jennifer explained to Candy that the year was 2020. 2020 was leap year, and every 4 years there's a leap year in which there's a 29th day of February. So Jennifer went on to say that Candy owed her an additional day of pay, and that day would be 2 times 1,342,177.28, which is $2,684,358.56. So Candy had already paid Jennifer $2.7 million, approximately $2.7 million. And on the 29th of February, Jennifer came looking for the additional $2,684,354.56 that she believes she was owed. And so the answer to the question was, which of the 2 women, let's see, how much of the money did each woman have at the end of the month? Well, Jennifer had all the money. Jennifer acquired all of the lottery winnings, and Candy got none